The rain poured down on the city as 19-year-old Liam Carter rode through the streets on his worn-out bicycle. A car skids dangerously close to the boy on his bicycle, with startled pedestrians looking on in horror. A burst of blue energy erupts from the boy as his bicycle crashes into a parked car, the car sliding along the pavement with sparks flying. The boy lies on the pavement, his hands raised and faintly glowing with energy, with an expression of confusion and fear on his face. A scene of remembrance in a hospital corridor, showing the boy looking lost and trembling while wearing blood-stained clothes. The boy holds his sister's cold hand with a deep expression of pain on his face as he stands by her side, tears streaming down his face. A memory of the explosion scene showing the car veering off the road and crashing into a post with flames and debris flying everywhere. The boy sitting alone in a dark alley, his shiny hands illuminated against the darkness as he stares at them with disbelief. The boy punches a brick wall in a moment of frustration, his fist colliding with the surface as dust and debris fly around him. The boy trains obsessively in an abandoned warehouse, surrounded by makeshift targets and debris as he channels his energy into every punch. The boy in his improvised suit, made from courier gear, looking determined as he faces a wall covered in graffiti, ready to embrace his new identity. The boy, now known as Pulse, intervenes in a dimly lit alley where a robbery is taking place, his body in an attack position with energy crackling around him. Pulse absorbs the blow from the bully's club, his body shining with energy as he prepares to counterattack, showcasing his new power. Pulse flees the scene of the robbery, the sound of approaching sirens echoing in the background as he disappears into the shadows. The city in chaos as the Wraith makes his entrance, dressed in an elegant black armored suit with bright red circuits, showcasing his intimidating presence. Pulse arrives at the entrance of the bank, with determination on his face as he confronts the Wraith, who is holding a shiny case. The Wraith turns to face Pulse, their mechanical voice brimming with sarcasm as they assess the young hero before them. Pulse lunges towards the Wraith, energy crackling around his fists as he prepares to engage in battle. Pulse and the Wraith clash in an explosive battle, with blue energy erupting from Pulse's fists and red flashes from the Wraith's devices illuminating the night. Pulse narrowly dodges a high-tech beam from the Wraith, the energy bolt whistling past him and striking a nearby lamppost, causing sparks to fly. Pulse retaliated with a powerful blow, channeling the absorbed energy into his attack, creating a shockwave that sent debris flying. The Wraith recovering quickly, activating a shield that glows ominously, preparing to counter Pulse's next move. Pulse advancing with momentum, energy pulsing around it as it launches into a decisive strike against the Wraith's shield, radiating intensity. The shield shatters dramatically under the force of Pulse's blow, fragments flying in all directions as the Wraith displays a glimmer of panic. The Wraith, now vulnerable, trying to recover while pulling out a device, desperation in its eyes as it prepares to unleash a final attack. The Wraith activates its device, a blinding explosion of light emanates from it as it aims directly at Pulse, heightening the tension in the scene. Pulse channels his energy, his hands shining more brightly as he prepares to counter the light, displaying a mix of fear and determination. The shockwave explodes from the impact, sending debris and loose objects flying through the air, plunging the scene into chaos. The Wraith, now visibly shaken, trying to regroup as it assesses the damage caused by Pulse's energy, with sweat on its brow. Pulse launching into the air, his body surrounded by a radiant aura of energy as he prepares to deliver his final attack. Pulse descending with a powerful strike, energy bursting from his fists, and creating a brilliant explosion of light upon impact with the Wraith. The aftermath of the explosion, with dust and debris settling as Pulse remains victorious, his fists still glowing with residual energy. He gazes at the city from the entrance of the bank, a feeling of relief washing over him as he contemplates his victory. Pulse removing the mask, revealing a mixture of exhaustion and determination on his face as he reflects on what has just happened.